Hey YouTube, Metal Crow here, and today I want to talk about a brand new game that's called
Raid Shadow Legends! Yeah, I'm gonna take my sword, I'm gonna slay that witch, those cocksucking witches!
You looking at me? I paid $10 in this game, I'm way stronger than you. Oh god, maybe not that strong. I'm just playing. Today actually we'll be talking about The Witcher Monster Slayer. This game came out about maybe a week ago or so, but it's a lot of fun if you're into those AR reality action games. RPG games. Some kind of game. Alright, and let's boot it up. As you can see here, this is the intro screen that shows the game name, the progress bar. Oh, I swiped up, my bad. Anyway, so I'm at about 50... What the fuck? Oh, no. Okay, so apparently there's a little bug that if you swipe up on your phone, it restarts the progress. No big deal, it's a new game, you know. I'm also on an S8, so I am kind of on an older phone, so this probably doesn't happen if you're on one of those newer phones. But yeah, let's move on. So first, there's that little warning, let you know, be safe. You don't want to be walking into any walls or anything or cars. This is my map right here. This is the first thing you're going to see whenever you actually log into the game. As you can see, first off, you have a circle of interaction. This can be enlarged with an in-game item, also known as a scroll. For 80 gold. I'll go on to that in a bit. This monster right next to me is a medium level monster. You can tell because he has a skull above his head, and basically it's a lot like Pokemon Go. If you've ever played Pokemon Go, a lot of this is going to make sense to you, but if you never played Pokemon Go or any AR game, then let me take it from the top. So first off, we have the weather and what the day looks like on the top left. We have a built-in compass on the top right. Below the top right is a quest navigator. That's the current quest that I am on. The middle, of course, is my character. You can change how you look in the introduction. You don't have to look exactly like this. And you can be a female. Wow. This is the friends list. You can see what friends you have, and you can add them with a friend code. And you can send them gifts. The left tab is the character tab. This is going to show how much EXP you have, what level you are, what kind of equipment you're wearing, and the sword that you are wielding, as well as the armor that you're wearing on the right. The bottom left underneath the button for the character friends tab is going to be your Witcher Sense icon. Whenever you press this, it'll show the surrounding area of monsters that are nearby. It won't show much detail, it'll just show them as kind of red auras or what have you, but there is a cool little potion that you can either craft for not much that'll allow you to see basically what the name of the monster is and how long they're there. Yes, so much like Pokemon Go, sorry if I keep referencing it, it's just easiest. Just like in Pokemon Go, Pokemon do not last forever. Same with monsters in this game. After a certain time duration, they will just automatically despawn on their own if they aren't slain. Now, the menu button is located on the bottom of the screen. This will allow you to see character, bestiary, inventory, journal, skills, settings, what's new, and practice. Settings will allow you to change things such as your video quality as well as audio settings, bind your Google account so you don't lose your progress in case something happens to your phone or your app, and things like that. What's new will show some kind of preview to any patch changes that have happened. The current patch has no news for right now, so it just kind of shows that. The practice menu will allow you to practice your skills in case if you need quick homing up before you want to fight a strong monster or what have you. I'll explain this more so later on when I'm actually in an ad. Oh, I can't get out. I'm in a monster battle. Hold on. Oh boy. I have to... Okay, tutorial real quick. This is awkward. One moment. Just gonna... Spam. Okay, yeah, get out of here. Oh my god. Oh, the X is right there. Okay. So anyways, that's practice. Character will allow you to see your character screen. This is basically the same button as the friend screen, just a different tab. Bestiary will allow you to see what monsters you've slain in the game. There's common, rare, and legendary. I've killed some good amount of common, only 3 rares, and I have yet to survive a legendary. It's a good thing to know that whenever you kill a monster, after you kill a monster a certain amount of times, you will get bonus skill points, and I'll move on to skill points in a bit. The monster bestiary shows stackable bonuses as to when you slay 1 monster, then 3, and then 50, I believe. So I've killed 9 Al Ghouls, Already got my bonus for 1 and 3. I've only killed 1 Alp, so I got my bonus for 1, but I need to kill 2 more for the next bonus, and then so on and so forth. Skills will show your skill tree. This is going to show 3 different trees: your combat, your alchemy, and your signs. Combat, of course, revolves around combat. It's strengthening your offensive as well as defensive abilities. If you ever played The Witcher, you're going to recognize a lot of these, if not all of them. This will increase fast attack damage by a certain percentage. This will increase strong attack damage by a certain percentage, and this will increase your critical hit meter when you are attacked from an unparried attack. Basically, you can have anything from level 1 to 5. The more skill points you dump into that skill, the more expensive it gets. For example, my muscle memory is level 2. When I got level 1, it was only 1 skill point, but then to unlock level 2, I had to spend 3 skill points. And right now, as you can see, to unlock level 3, which is 12% bonus, increased from 8, I have to spend 5 additional skill points total. Now, whenever you look at a skill, you will notice also on the bottom of that there will be some hints written for that in case if there's something you don't understand about it. For example, I don't know what this is. It'll tell me it increases overall critical hit damage, and then it'll explain critical hit, which is the cool animation whenever you fully charge your meter and everything slows down. Moving on to the rest of the tree, basically the deeper you get, the cooler things get. I'm not that far yet. I'm only level 10. I just hit level 10. Woo! And for that, so alchemy is of course, alchemy stuff, increasing, buffing your potion duration, your oil duration, unlocking new potions. A lot of this looks kind of cool. I'm not too crazy about it, but I do have to unlock at least this for sure. This lets me use another Witcher potion in my preparation screen by 1 and then eventually 2. As of right now, that seems to be the coolest thing. I'll let you be the judge of that. This is just mainly the basics. Signs, of course, is your magic spells. I kind of went crazy. My Pyromaniac is 4 out of 5. I like the fact that I can do critical hits with my fire spell, my fire sign, and sometimes it pays off. You know, it's only a % chance, but when it does, it's like getting 2 swings for the price of 1. And then, of course, over here we have inventory. Inventory is going to show, well, your inventory. You have the crafting tab, the items tab, and the ingredients tab. Crafting tab is going to show your stations. Now, if you've played Pokemon Go, a station is basically like an egg incubator. That is, in case you're curious, if you found a Pokemon egg, you can put it in an incubator, step a certain amount of steps or distance, and then you would be able to hatch that and receive Pokemon. In The Witcher, it's not like that. They do not put a big emphasis on stepping. As of right now, there's no feature that boosts that, so people who do a lot of stepping, there's no benefit yet, but I'm sure they'll add something. In this game, it's about alchemy. So let's just tap on a station to show you what I mean. This is the beginner station, the far left station. This station you get for free. Anyone can get this station. Whenever you tap on it, it'll show you what formulas you know. These are all of them. And there's the potion tab, oil only tab, bomb tab. Basically, potions are going to be things that boost your ability in combat or out of combat. Oils are going to be things that boost only in combat, either against certain monsters or against all monsters. And bombs are going to be really strong bombs that you can throw in combat. While they do take some time to craft, if you're needing an extra boost in battle, this would be the thing to throw. Of course, the stronger bombs cost more materials, but not by a long shot, and it's pretty much worth it. You know, you got 5 of these little monster balls here for a basic bomb. You throw 5 more, which is double, then you're doing almost double damage, and it's element damage too, so if a monster's weak to a certain element, it'll do a percentage more damage. These 2 other crafting stations over here, yes, you can add stations for gold. Don't fret though, it doesn't exactly feel like pay to win. You can still earn gold in-game by doing challenges. But yes, I'll move on to that. Here, next is the items tab. This will show all the items in your inventory. These are basic items, things like any kind of scroll that you may have purchased or received from leveling up. You do receive scrolls from leveling up, so no need to fret. You also receive packs every now and then whenever you kill a monster. These packs are like gift packages that you can give to your friends. You only do it once a day, but it helps out, especially when you have a lot of friends playing at the same time. Up next is monster bait. Like I said, I just hit level 10, so I'm not sure how this works, but from what I understand, it is like a scary Poke Station, but it's a giant tree that's bleeding blood that has a bunch of monsters in it. I look forward to doing it. I haven't done it yet, but I will keep you updated on that. Up next, of course, is the Falcon Potions. I was talking about that earlier. This allows you to see monsters farther away on the Witcher sense and shows their name. Thunderbolt, which increases melee damage. Swallow, which increases vitality increase by per second percentage. And then this right now is my favorite. It's Swift. This increases your maximum vitality by 50%, which means when you get into a battle, you have plus 50% maximum health. This benefits everyone because whether you're a newbie or someone who gets perfect parry all the time, you still take damage. Even people who do perfect parries every single swing will still take a small amount of percent damage. So this right now, I think, is the best potion in the game. I'm going to move on to ingredients. So this is going to be anything that's used for alchemy. You'll get these items when you kill certain mobs. That's it. That's pretty much it. You know, bundle of herbs, root, powder, monster tissue. Bundle of herbs and root are the only two items you don't get from killing monsters. You have to actually walk around and find little bushels of what looks like flowers. You just tap on it just like a monster. Don't have to do anything. No QT event. Boom. You got bundle of herbs and root. Next, I want to move on to combat. As you can see right here, I'm fighting a medium level monster and I'm having a hard time. I'm doing strong attacks. Strong attacks are when you swipe, but with a delay, and then I'm landing perfect QTE events and also igniting with Igni. Now, I am losing a lot of health, as you see, because like I said, this is a medium level mob. I'm throwing bombs and I'm still not doing enough damage. I missed another one. I did a parry, not a perfect parry. Did an Igni, still paced with my strong attacks, and I'm just falling behind, as you can see. This is how most fights will go if you are not properly paired, or if you take an actual hit, or if you don't land any perfect parries. Medium monsters are pretty tough, so you want to make sure you bring something like an oil, a potion, and a bomb for sure. You can technically kill a medium monster without using any items, but you would have to land every single block as a perfect parry. Either that or have every single block as a perfect parry and be far leveled in the combat tree with maximum strong or weak attacks, whichever the monster is weak against. Another insanely important detail that I did not mention is that when you click on a monster, you will see a screen like this. This will show what it's weak to, what potion you have equipped, bomb, oil, but also your weapon. Your weapon, if it's ideal, it'll have a green border. Otherwise, it'll have a yellow one being the best you can equip for now, or red if it's completely wrong. The last monster, I had a red sword. For some reason, it doesn't always equip a silver sword, even though I have one thanks to the beginner $4.99 package. I'll move on to gold in a bit, but let's move on to a battle where I actually win. So here's the golem. I have my oils, my potion, my bomb, hitting strong attacks. I parry, hitting more strong attacks. We throw a bomb, we hit. I skipped to the QTE, didn't go for the best QTE. Did my strong attacks, Igni, making sure to parry every single attack. Hit another strong attack, and then there we go. That's how you do it. I feel like when it comes to critical hit, sometimes it may be best, at least for a beginner, to go ahead and just tap for the sake of getting the attack off. Critical hits are strong, but whenever you are in that critical hit phase, time still passes. And as a low character, it seems like there's no real great defense against that. What I mean by this is, like, if you go on the critical hit screen, the monster can still swing at you and you can't actually get back in the animation to parry. There's a very long delay. Whenever you swipe left or right, your sword doesn't instantly swipe with your finger motion, at least what I noticed off my Galaxy S8. Maybe it's different for newer phones, but I'm not sure yet. With that delay, though, you can do something interesting. You can actually kind of prime an Igni spell or whatever spell you want after you do multiple swings. You can swing left and right, and after you input the last swing, tap on your spell icon, put your spell animation in, and it'll still have you swing the last swing right after you input the input, so it'll work just fine. Moving on to quests, whenever you receive a quest, it will appear on your map as a giant yellow circle. This is a proximity circle. It will spawn the quest objective whenever you actually walk inside the circle, but not before it gets a bit smaller. The quests are kind of interesting in the sense that they will spawn farther away from you. I want to say they spawn at least 650 meters or so away from your location. If this is in an area that you don't feel comfortable being at, or for whichever reason you just can't go to, don't fret, you can actually go somewhere else in town or wherever you're at. Once you are a certain distance away, you can actually click on the journal button that you saw earlier, and then you can click on the relocate quest button. It'll be the first option once you tap on the quest. This quest right here is actually the first quest of the storyline. Funny enough, I actually got to level 10 before I even finished the first quest. The thing about quests is they do kind of require you to have a lot of time off to where you can go outside and go somewhere. Like I said, you relocate them, but you gotta go pretty far. Also, yeah, this monster, don't worry, I don't think you're meant to win this battle. They send 2 of them towards you, and you don't get to choose your loadout either. The last 2 portions of the video are going to be about the cash shop as well as the Nimitan feature, the blood tree. The cash shop, I don't feel like it's a big deal or big advantage, honestly. I think if anything, it's a way to support the developers and continue the growth of the game. Also, if you play any kind of like RPG on console or computer, you probably already spent at least either $30-$40 just to buy the game, or you spend $13 monthly, and $13 monthly on this game would get you quite far. I feel like you don't really need a lot. Most of the items you can craft yourself if you're patient, and as for the scrolls, well, that's just to be hasty. But if there was anything I'd recommend buying, at least 2 things, that would be the starter pack as well as maybe a couple of bags. The starter pack comes with a silver sword, some potions, some bombs, and a couple of scrolls. It's a great value for $4.99. If you try to buy that everything single-handedly, it would be about $15. And as for the bag, oh man, they just help out so much. I was able to get the 50 bag as well as 100 bag slot and the starter bundle. Those are the only 2 items I bought, and I'm loving it so far. Now, there are maybe a couple items in the equipment tab that seem pretty overpowered, but the amount for cash versus what you get seems pretty crazy. For example, 12,000 gold for this silver sword. 25% EXP is a lot, but I don't feel like I really miss out, because if I just, walk an extra maybe 2 minutes killing a monster, I did the same thing as someone who spent 12,000 gold. That's just the way I think about it. Nimitan is a blood tree. It's kind of like a gothic Pokemon stop. Whenever you go to these things, once you're level 10, you can actually do like a little bit of a dungeon instance. It's on a cooldown. At least from what I've heard, I haven't gotten to do it yet. I literally just hit level 10 as I was creating this video. And you can also use a blood bait to attract more monsters, which I imagine is like an incense from Pokemon. I'm looking forward to using this and trying this out and see what I can come with. Alright guys, well thanks for checking out the video. I hope you found some information useful. I don't usually do instructional videos, so let me know how I did, and I look forward to advancing this game and providing more information. Thanks for watching. Please have a good day.